Can I help you?
Help! Help! Somebody kill Mrs. Clarendon!
We can handle 300 for 3 days, 150 for a week. If what I'm hearing on the radio is right, we may have to.
Put your hands together. What's your name?
Andre Linoge.
We got word that there's been a murder on the island. Old Martha Clarendon.
I know this goes against your grain, but you're gonna have to let me handle this.
Ralphie?
Stop! Put him down! Or?
Matthias, this is Little Tall. We have a police emergency here. Do you read, Matthias? Come on back.
Out my way! Say, bird! Where's the fire?
What are you looking at? Did you make him do that somehow? Did you make him write that note? Hang himself? Did you?
Evening sessions now?
It's sort of fun. When they all finally fall asleep, I intend to track down the nearest alcoholic beverage and make it disappear.
Just went out to use the can, and to get myself a fresh cup of coffee. It was fine back then. Oh God. He was looking at him like a snake looking at a bird.
What did you do to him?
Night, champ.
Very good, Pippa. Do you want to see?
Hey, look, you guys! I want to be next.
Is it your turn, Donnie? All right. Donnie?
Want one of these?
Yeah.
Lloyd Wishman's dead! He's dead! Mike, where's Mike Anderson? Lloyd killed himself. He chopped his face right in two with an axe. God, it's awful. There's blood everywhere. Where's Mike?
Patch, help me get him down.
I don't know if I can do that.
Patch, you can. Let me out and I'll help you, Michael Anderson.
Okay.
God, it's awful. Robbie, Lloyd, he knocked his own brains right out, and he wrote something on the side of the pump.
Get a hold of yourself, Fred. Get a damn grip.
Why would Lloyd cut his head in two, Robbie? He was going to get married come spring.
Right on time, by God. Storm or no storm. Mike, who is that?
Peter Gonzo. I recognize the boots.
Ursula, say again, please, and go slow. The antenna snapped off. I can barely pick you up. Now, what's your emergency? Over. All right, Hatch, go out and see if you can raise her on the Island Services CB. Find out what her problem is, then come right back.
Right.
Hey, you sure you're gonna be okay?
Locked up, isn't he?
Mike, do you have any idea what's going on here?
What in God's name is happening?
I'll be damned if I know.
Mike, are you there?
Can't you get him?
Wind's knocked the damned antennas over.
This is Hatch. Do you read me? Come back.
I'm here. I read you. Are you getting me, Alton Hatcher?
You're breaking up some, but it's better than was before. What's the problem?
Fred Andrews says Lloyd Wishman has killed himself over at the firehouse. Well, it doesn't sound like any suicide I ever heard of. Fred says Lloyd cut his own head open with an axe. And now Robbie Beals and Henry Bright have gone over there to investigate, Robbie says.
Oh, God, what? And you let them go there? Come back.
There was no way to stop Robbie. He practically shanghaied my husband, and there could be somebody down there. Where's Mike? I want to talk to Mike.
Well, I'm calling from the truck. Mike's inside with the man who... Well, with the prisoner.
Well, you just have to send him down there.
Well, we've got a little bit of a situation over here. Come back.
Is Mike all right? Hatch, you come back and you tell me.
He's fine, Mom. That's a big 10-4. I've got to go. I'll pass on the message. This is Island Service. Out. Oh, God.
What, you want to wait for Anderson on a night like this? Somebody's got to take charge, and we happen to be the ones on the scene now. Come on.
Don't go over there.
Ursula said Lloyd Wishman's dead over at the firehouse. Dead? What about Ferd? Ferd's the one who found him. Said it was suicide. I think Ursula is afraid it might be murder. Mike, Robbie Beals took Henry Bright over there to investigate, I guess.
Road still passable, what do you think?
On a four-wheel drive, yeah. Probably till midnight after that.
All right, take Kirk, go on over to the fire station. Keep your eyes open, be careful. Find Robbie and Henry, lock the place up and bring them back here. Yeah. We can keep an eye on our new pal while you do that, can't we, Jack?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but right now it's the only idea. Sorry, but that's the way it is.
Okay.
I saw it.
What? I thought you said to stay away.
If he grabs me, why don't you shoot him? There's a gun right there on the desk.
There he is.
Get out of the way, Hatcher! If you want to talk, follow us back to town hall.
Mike sent me. He wants you down at the constable's. Henry, you too.
No, we've got wives and children waiting for us at town hall. If Michael Anderson wants either of us to take a watch later, fine. But right now...
Wishman's dead. And there's something written on the side of one of the fire trucks. If it's a suicide note, it's the weirdest one I ever heard of.
Come on, let's get going. There's no place for discussion.
I agree. Let's have our discussion at the town hall, where we don't have to scream our heads off.
Peter Godso's dead.
Peter Godso?
Yeah, hung himself. He also left a weird suicide note. Mike told me to come and get you, Robbie Beals, and that's what I've come to do. Now you come on back and follow us to the Star. I don't want to hear any more sass about it.
Peter Godso, my God in heaven, why?
I don't know, but Ursula doesn't know anything about it. We haven't been able to get through. Now I can't make you pitch in and help if you don't want to. But I can make sure when this is over that people know that you were asked and you said no.
I'll go, Hatch.
Thanks, Henry.
All right, let's go if we're going.
Did you lock up?
Of course I did. What do you think I am, a damn fool?
Hatch!
Ah?
Can you raise the town hall to CB? Tell Carl and Sandy we're okay?
I'll try it again.
universal over the space here. If we hear anything, we'll let you know.
Move back. Go on, move back. You don't have anything else to do, go on downstairs and watch the storm on the weather network.
You're weak, but I've got you, Hatch. Talk slow and loud. Come back on.
Robbie and Henry are fine, just thought you might...
Is Lloyd Wishman really dead, Hatch?
Ursula, I don't have all the details on that yet. Just tell Sandy and Carla that, their boys will be a while longer. Mike wants them over at the store for a little bit. Come back.
Why the store? Is that man locked up? You boys be careful.
Ursula, I can't hear you. You're breaking up. I'll have to try it back a little bit later. This is Island Service out. Hell, I don't know what to tell her. Let Mike tell her. That's his job. That's what they pay him for.
Where's your cane? You had a cane. I know you do. Where is it? Sir, how did you get to Little Tall Island? Give me what I want, and I'll go away. I saw that at Martha Clarendon's house. Did you write that? You did, didn't you? And just what is it you want, sir? Andre Linoge. I take it you're French. Got a lot of people of French descent on the island. What happened with Peter Godzo? You have something to do with that? And how did you happen to know he was running pot out of his warehouse, always assuming he was?
I know a lot, Constable. I know, for instance, that when you were at the University of Maine and in danger of losing your scholarship over a D in chemistry during your sophomore year, you cheated on the midterm exam. Not even your wife knows that, does she?
I don't know where you get your information, but you are dead wrong on that one.
I'm sure that over the years you've convinced yourself that's the truth. But right now, we both know better. You ought to tell Ralphie sometime. It would make a nice bedtime story, I think. How Daddy got through college. You never cheated on an exam in college, did you, Jack? Never went to college. Nobody bothers you for pulling D's in high school. They still put you in jail for assault, though, if you get caught. You were lucky last year. You and Lucien Fournier and Alex Haber. Lucky boys.
Shut up.
That fella just rubbed you guys the wrong way, didn't he? Had kind of a lisp, and that blonde hair, curly like a girl's hair, not to mention the way he walked. Still, 3 against 1. Pool cues. Well, hardly sporting.
I'm warning you, mister.
The kid lost an eye. How about that, huh? You can go and see for yourself. He lives in Lewiston. He wears a paisley eye patch his sister made him. He lies awake at night and listens to the cars on Lisbon Street and the live bands from the bottle clubs and prays to St. Andrew to bring back the sight in his left eye. Still, he had that swishy way of walking and that lisp. And you guys kind of liked the way his hair looked all around his face like it was. Although you'd never say it to each other, would you? Kind of turned you on.
All right, that's enough.
Kind of made you wonder what it might feel like to run your hands through it.
If you shut up, mister, I'll shut you up, I swear!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
There's another bedtime story for a stormy night. I can see you in bed with your arm around your little boy saying, Buster, Daddy wants to tell you how he put the nasty queer man's eye out with the end of a
that's enough!
God, are you all right?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Are you all right?
Keep a safe distance from him. Didn't I tell you that? Where's... Get off, Jack.
Is it bad?
Barely clipped the skin. It's lucky. 6 inches to the left, I'm dead. He's laughing.
Here.
Mike, no.
Will Mike's insurance cover that, Robbie?
Come on, let's get inside!
Mike, I'm really sorry.
Let's hatch.
Mike, about what that guy said.
It's all right.
We dragged them over, Mike.
All right, what's going on here?
Robbie, I wish I knew.
Like the house of straw and the house of twigs?
No, honey. The storm can huff and puff all night long. We'll still be safe down here in the basement.
Is Daddy safe?
Yeah, safe as can be.
He won't let the Batman get out and hurt us, will he?
No. No, I promise. Good night, sweetie.
Leave me alone! Stop it! Leave me alone!
Honey. Donnie, come back here.
Hey,
He's just a little scratchy.
my daddy puts me to bed, not you!
Donnie.
My daddy, not you! Hey.
I want you to go upstairs right now, and you wait for your daddy. Now.
I'm sorry, Molly. I guess I thought he was ready, but he's used to having his dad tuck him in.
It's fine. It's probably better that he stays up. I think Buster is still running around upstairs. They can play tag and fall asleep in a corner somewhere.
As long as he didn't disturb anybody.
Nah, they're out like lights.
I worry about Donnie sometimes. I mean, I love him, but I worry about him, too.
Sandy, they all go through stages. I mean, Don may have his unlovely moments now, but in the end, he'll be fine.
I'm gonna leave Robbie in the spring. I'm gonna take Donnie and go back to my folks on Deer Isle. I didn't think I'd made up my mind for sure, but I guess I have.
Oh, Sandy.
Going to help Billy?
Yes, ma'am.
See if there's any oatmeal on the very back shelf. And tell Billy to remember the juice.
Oh, I imagine he don't have any problem in the juice department, does he?
Billy, can I talk to you?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Billy, I
Is
just...
it true what he said? Let's talk about that. Did you go up Derry have an abortion. I guess that's all the talk we need, isn't it? I guess that says it all.
Well, don't you want to know why?
Not particularly, no. It was our baby, and now it's dead, I guess. Really, that's all I need to know.
All right, so you asked me one. Now, I'll ask you one. What about Jenna Freeman?
What about Jenna Freeman? Why do you ask about something that you already know the answer to, Kat?
Maybe to wipe that little minister look off your face. Yeah, I knew. The biggest tramp on the coast, and you chasing her like she's on fire, and you want to put her out.
It wasn't like that at all.
Then what was it like? Billy, tell me. You know, I don't understand it, Billy. You know, I never told you no. Never once did I tell you no, and still. God, Billy, how many times a day do you itch?
What about the baby? The one I had to hear about from a complete stranger and in front of half the town.
I knew who you were running with, Billy. Don't you get that? I mean, how was I supposed to trust you to do the right thing? I mean, how was I supposed to trust you at all? Do you know what it's like to find out that you're pregnant 1 week? And that your boyfriend is spending his afternoons with the town pump the next?
Hey, that baby was half mine. And you decided to go up to Derry, and you murdered it, and it was half mine, Kat.
Yeah, sure. Now that it's gone, it's half yours.
Come back, Machias. Come back.
Mike. What is that supposed to mean?
It means that I'm not stupid. I mean, I know what you would have thought if I had come to you while you're still chasing after Jenna. Little bitch just got herself pregnant so I wouldn't get away.
So now you've done a whole lot of my thinking for me too now, huh?
You obviously haven't been doing much for yourself these days.
What about the baby? The one that you murdered? How much thinking did you do for our baby, Kat? Why don't you do us both a favor and get out of here? Just go. I'm really tired of listening to you.
What's he doing?
Oh, you know what? Dear God. You're unfaithful, and that's bad. But you're a coward, and that's worse. Too chicken to own up to the part of this that belongs to you. You know, I came in here because I thought that maybe I could save us. But there's nothing to save. You're just a stupid kid after all.
What are you doing, sir? You mind telling me?
She's right. You are a coward.
What the hell are you doing?
Shut up! By the step. By the step. By the back step.
Just the way you like, I hope.
it, Linoge. Stop it, Linoge!
Stop, hear me, stop.
Just tip me over and pull me out.
Do you want them back? They were slipping off. No, thanks, Annie. You can keep them. Those things I always end up falling asleep listening to Schubert on my fillings anyway. Why don't you give Johnny a hand, Johnny?
At this time, the storm and peaks season to build a greater concentration of snow in the coastal and central areas. Channel 7 finds the numbers almost impossible to believe. But Machias is already reporting a fresh foot and a half. This is without the drift factor, remember, and zero visibility. No traffic's on the roads. Hey, what roads, right? Conditions in Bangor are nearly as bad.
What are they saying?
Howl and blast, followed by blast and howl. Such conditions to continue through tomorrow and into tomorrow night when finally things are supposed to start quieting down. Power's out from Kittery to Millinocket. Coastal communities are cut off. Us island guys, forget it.
So what's the matter?
I don't know. I just got a feeling. Really bad one.
Yeah, who doesn't? Martha Clarendon's murdered. Lloyd Wishman kills himself. Storm the Sentry right over our heads. Who doesn't have a bad feeling?
I think it's more than that.
Did you hear something?
Just the wind.
It sounded like a scream.
That's what the wind sounds like tonight, dear.
Kat didn't come back, did she?
No, not this way. I imagine they had things to discuss, Joanna. My mother always used to say, peep not at a keyhole, lest you be vexed.
It sounded like a scream.
Oh, God, I find that ridiculous.
Mother, shut up!
When I get these feelings, I trust them. Over the years, I've learned to trust them. Molly, I think something's happened to Peter.
Why? Has someone come back from the store? Has Mike...
No, nobody's come in from that end of town since 8 o'clock. But Mike's all right. There's nothing psychic about that part of it. I picked up a couple of broken transmissions on the radio. Once it was Hatch, and once I'm pretty sure it was Mike.
Saying what? Talking to who?
With the antennas blown down, it's impossible to tell. Base unit to base unit, it's just voices. I imagine they're still trying to raise the status of Machias.
So you haven't heard from Peter, so you can't know.
No, but somehow I do. I know it.
There's a state of snow emergency in central and coastal Maine.
Molly, if I can get Lucian Fournier to stop fiddling with that TV and take me down to the constables on a snow machine, can you mind things here? Unless the roof falls in, all it amounts to is saying that everything is fine, and breakfast is at 7. We still need folks on the serving crew and to clean up after. The work's mostly done for tonight, thank God. People have already started going to bed.
Okay. All right, just, do me a favor. Give a message to Mike. Tell him to set a guard. There are plenty of men who have nothing to do tonight. Have him set a guard and get back here. Tell him his wife wants to see him.
I'll give him that message. I will.
All right.
I covered him up. He wouldn't want people to see him like this, so I covered him up.
You all right there, Molly?
Fine.
This is going to be one to tell your grandchildren about.
Already is.
I covered him up because I loved him. I think it was the cane with the wolf's head that made me do it. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I loved him, and now look. I went and killed him. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. Oh my God.
Don't you dump me in the snowbank, Lucian Fournier.
No, ma'am.
What's wrong?
That thing should just be grumpy.
Somebody! Help! Joanna, what's wrong?
Billy! Dead! Back there! Katrina Withers killed him!
Cat?
She's sitting in the corner. I think she tried to tell me she hit him with a cane. There's so much blood. When I left, I think she was singing.
Are you really saying Cat Withers killed Billy Souls? Are you sure, Joanna? Are you sure he's dead?
She covered him with a tarp, but I'm sure there's so much blood.
We better go back and look.
I can't go back there. She's in the corner. If you could have seen the look on her face.
Lucian, can I drive this thing?
If you take it slow, sure.
Yeah, I'll take it slow, believe me. Joanna and I are going to drive down the street, talk to Mike Anderson, aren't we, Joe? You bundle up now. Get a couple of guys and go out to the supply shed and see what's what, okay? But don't broadcast it, and please, be careful.
Ursula, what's going on here?
I haven't a clue.
Never seen anyone throw a fit like that in my life.
No ID of any kind?
No ID, no money, no wallet, no keys, no nothing. Just no clothing tags, not even on his blue jeans. It's just here. That's not all. Did he say anything to you? Robbie, when you went to Martha's house, did he say anything that he had no business knowing about? Robbie. He did, didn't he?
He said something about my mother. You don't need to know.
I don't think he's human.
Neither do I. I don't know what he is.
Come on and help me get her inside.
Get all steamed up. Hear me shout. Just tip me over.
That fit he threw. What was that all about?
Did he have a cane when you saw him?
Oh, yes, sir. It had a silver wolf's head on the top, and it was covered in blood. I got the idea that's what he used to...
Where's your cane, sir? Where is it now? What is it you want?
Hey, somebody's pulling up. Okay. We didn't take him from Martha's, did we? He let himself be taken. Maybe he wanted to be taken.
We could kill him. Nobody would have to know. Highland business is Highland business, always has been, always will be. Dolores Claiborne, whatever she did with her husband during the eclipse, Peter Godso and his marijuana.
We'd know.
I'm just saying we could. Oh, don't tell me that idea hasn't gone through your mind, Michael Anderson.
We need to talk to Mike. Something's happened.
Ursula.
What is it, Jack?
Please, Ursula, don't look at this.
It's Peter. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Go get Mike. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Ursula.
No. Mike. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. Come on, come inside. Let's walk.
I don't know as you're supposed to do that, Mrs. Hatcher. That's evidence of something.
Katrina, have a little broth. It'll warm you up.
No, to spike that with rat poison, Mrs. Kingsbury. That'll warm up all right.
Captain Bell, you shut up your ignorant mouth.
You're treating her like she saved his damn life instead of sneaking up behind him and bashing his brains in.
All right, everybody, out of here. This is not a sideshow.
Now listen, Mrs. Anderson.
Come on. Look, you've known her all her life. Whatever she did or didn't do, at least she deserves a chance to breathe a little.
Now, folks, Molly's right. They got this in hand. Sonny, Upton, there's nothing you can do here.
Take her down to the constable's office. Throw her murdering ass in jail.
Yeah.
Okay, Upton, that's enough. I think they already got a fella in there. And she doesn't exactly look like she's gonna be breaking loose, now does she?
Thank you, Mr. Stanhope.
Not a problem, Molly. Have you seen my mother?
I think she's getting ready for bed.
Say there, Cora, it's just like camp, ain't it? We should put a bed sheet up on the wall and show cartoons. All relax, Cora. It's only the Jenny clearing her throat. There you are, you see, as bright as you could ever want it.
Really?
Cora, as friendly as ever.
Go on, nurse. It'll warm you up.
I don't think I'll ever be warm again.
Tell me again.
Told you half a dozen times already.
This will be the last. Promise.
She said, I think the cane with the wolf's head made me do it. I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
But you didn't see a cane, with or without a wolf's head.
No. Mike, what are we going to do?
Wait out the storm, that's all we can do.
Molly wants to see you. She told me to tell you that. Said for you to set a guard and get back to her. Said that you could have as many men as you need. None of them are doing much tonight anyway.
That's true. Hatch, can I see you outside a minute? Just want to talk to you. Be okay?
Yes. What are you looking at?
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, then I shout. Tip me over and pour me out.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
He's totally crazy. It's gotta be.
What do you want to talk about, Mike?
I'm leaving you in charge here for a while.
Oh, no, Mike, I wish you wouldn't do that.
Just for a while. I want to get these women back to the town hall where the four-wheel drive will still move. Then I'm going to see that Molly's all right, let her know I am, give Ralphie a kiss, and then I'll pack every man that looks halfway useful in the truck and bring him back here. We'll guard him in groups of 3s and 4s till the storm's over. In 5s. If that's what it takes to make you feel comfortable.
I won't feel comfortable until he's in Derry County Jail.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Cat Withers. I can't believe it, Mike. Cat wouldn't hurt Billy.
Yeah, I know that, too.
Who's holding who prisoner here? Can you tell for sure? Oh, this is a mess.
Yeah. You gonna be okay with Robbie?
I'll have to be, won't I? Say hi to Melinda for me, if she's still up, and, tell her I'm okay. And, give Pip a little kiss for me.
I will.
How long are you gonna be?
45 minutes, an hour at most. I'll come back with a truckload of wide bodies. In the meantime, you got Jack, Henry, Robbie, and Kirk Freeman.
You think any of us are gonna make a difference if that guy decides to rock and roll?
You think the town hall's any safer? Or anywhere else on the island?
Considering Cat and Billy, no.
Oh, drat. Oh.
Like Dad's.
What's he doing?
Just like Dad's.
on, Mike. Go on. We'll be fine. And tell your son his friend from the market says hi.
How do you know so much? What the hell do you want?
Hatch! Why don't you pair up with someone and spend the time while I'm gone in here with him? The others can go out and be in the market, and you can adjust the mirror so you can look back in.
Hey, you don't want them to get all of us at the same time, do you?
Well, it's a plan. Ladies, let's get back to the town hall.
Mike. Peter will be all right out there, won't he?
Yeah. When this is over, we'll see to him proper like we always do. Come on, let's go.
Really out.
Very light sleeping pills. Any lighter, darker than sin, I'd buy them right over the counter. I think it's just shock. Whatever she's done or whatever's been done to her, she's away from it now. It's probably best. Sleep well, dear.
Look, do you think maybe someone ought to sit with her, like a guard?
She doesn't need a guard, Andy.
But
she doesn't need a guard.
What is all this? Because it's hardly the place for a woman alone. She attracts too much attention, excites too much desire. We naturally wish to protect her from any embarrassment. Further embarrassment can very easily be avoided. She must not return.
Andy!
Jill?
Oh.
Honey, what's wrong?
Cora.
What's wrong?
Let's take this upstairs.
I'm so scared.
I am too.
I can't go in there. I'm sorry, I can't take any more.
Sandy.
What is it? What? Hey, it's all right. It's okay. What's wrong?
I wouldn't. Joanna!
Come on, help me.
Come on, John.
Come on, Joan. Andy, borrow you for a minute?
Honey, you okay?
She's dead. Oh. Nurse, you okay? Sandra, can the two of you go in and get me some blankets to wrap her in?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Mike, let's
going on?
Billy Soames. You're sure he's dead?
Yeah. Why?
Old Mrs. Stanhope is dead, too. And the ladies are... Shh.
Heart attack? Stroke?
Suicide.
Is Billy still out in the shed?
Yeah. It seemed like the best place to put him. We covered him up.
Andy, you and Sonny, go and cover up Mrs. Stanhope. Take her out, put her with Billy. Use the back door of the meeting hall. I don't want people seeing a corpse go through there if I can avoid it.
What about Jonas, her boy? I seen him downstairs just getting ready to turn in.
Well, let's hope he does. His wife can tell him about it in the morning. Upton Bell.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go downstairs, find 5 or 6 of the men that are still up. Guys who look like they could walk through half a mile of deep snow if it comes to that, without having a heart attack. Tell them to come up here. Don't tell them anything, except I want to talk to them, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mike.
Jen.
Where is Robbie? I want to see my Robbie. Where are you? He said he'd be here. I don't want to die without seeing him again. I want someone to hold my hand before I go. Robbie, where are you? Where are you? I want to see my Robbie. He said he'd be here. Oh, Robbie, where are you?
I think my town's had enough of you.
Oh, Jack, you're winning as usual. Kurt, maybe a luck will change on the next hand.
Mike? Is it that man? The one who picked up Ralphie at the market? It is, isn't it? Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah.
That man is never going to see the inside of a courtroom. You know that. Maybe you should get rid of him. Make him have an accident.
Better get back inside before you freeze your tail off.
Come back to us.
I will.
Hatch! Robbie's got a gun. Robbie? I think he's gonna shoot that guy. Get away from there. Put that down!
Robbie, why?
Why didn't you come to me?
Robbie, don't!
Why did you let me go and die with strangers?
Don't just stand there. Help!
Robbie, what are you doing?
Why did you leave me to die alone?
Robbie!
I waited for you, Robbie. I'm still waiting for you.
Down in hell. I'm waiting for you.
You stop. Or I'll shoot.
With that?
Robbie.
I'll be waiting for you in hell, Robbie. And when you get there, I'm going to eat your eyes over and over. Because hell is repetition. Born in sin? Come on in.
What is it? What's happening?
I don't know.
Hatch! Maybe you shouldn't. Jack.
What the hell is that?
What are you doing?
Give me what I want, and I'll go away. Tell them. Give me what I want, and I'll go away.
What happened? I don't know. Where's Hatch? Hatch! What happened? What happened, Hatch? Hatch!
We have to give him what he wants. If we do that, then he'll go away. He'll leave us alone. And if we don't...
Where'd he go?
Out there. Into the storm.
How are we supposed to see anything in this?
Neglect is fine, that no God is watching, and you can go ahead and do whatever you think you can
get away with. Can you say hallelujah? Brethren, tonight I'd like to speak to you especially of the secret sin. And tonight I'd like to remind you, say hallelujah, that sin tastes sweet on the lips, but sour on the tongue, and it poisons the belly of the righteous. God bless you, but can you say amen? But the secret sin, the selfish heart that says, I need not share. I can keep it all for myself and no one will ever know. Think of that, brethren. It's easy to say, oh, I can keep that dirty little secret. It's nobody's business and it won't hurt me, and then try to ignore the canker of corruption that begins to grow around it. That soul sickness that begins growing around it. Be sure your sin will find you out, and that your secrets will be known. All secrets will be known. Can you say hallelujah? Oh, brethren, can you say amen? For I ask you to behold the sting of sin and the price of vice. I ask you to behold the just end of those who would bar the door to the wandering stranger who comes asking so little.
The so-called storm of the century is history in New England now. They're digging out everywhere except here, on Little Tall Island. A little scrap of land off the coast of Maine and home to about 400 souls, according to the last census. About half the island's population sought shelter on the mainland when it became clear this storm was really going to hit, and hit hard. But nearly all the rest, 200 men, women, and young children, are gone. The exceptions are even more ominous and distressing. The United States Coast Guard has recovered 4 corpses so far. 2 may be suicide, sources say. But the other 2 are almost certainly murder victims, bludgeoned to death by what was probably the same blunt object. Baffled police are asking themselves one question over and over. Where are the other residents of Little Tall Island? Where's Michael Anderson, who owned the island's market and served as Little Tall's constable? Where's 14-year-old Davy Hopewell, who was at home recovering from a bout of mononucleosis when the big one hit? Where's Robert Beals, the town manager? No one knows. There has only been one case like this before in all of American history. This is how the village of Roanoke, Virginia looked in 1587, when everyone disappeared. Every man, woman, and child. A single possible clue was found, a word carved on a tree, the word Croton. The name of a place, a misspelling, a word written in a language lost over the centuries. No one knows that either. Police continue to assure reporters that a solution will be found, but even they cannot deny one essential fact. Hope is dimming for the missing residents of Little Tall Island. Evidence suggests that most or all of the islanders spent the first and worst night of the storm here, in the basement of the Little Tall Island Town Hall. After that, no one knows. What really happened in Roanoke in 1587, and what happened here on Little Tall Island in 1989? We may never know, but I know one thing. Davy, you're too damned short to play basketball.
Be sure your sin will find you out, and that your secrets will be known. All secrets will be known. Can you say hallelujah? Oh, brethren, can you say amen? For I ask you to behold the sting of sin and the price of vice. I ask you to behold the just end of those who would bar the door to the wandering stranger who comes asking so little. For the wages of lust are dust, and the wages of sin are death. For if the supplicant is turned away, and the seeker given no respite, shall not the hard-hearted be sent hence? You must be branded as one of the ungrateful.
I'm sorry, we both are, aren't we, Buster?
Sorry we didn't give it to you, Mr. Linoge.
Sorry we didn't give you what you wanted.
You must pay.
We're sorry, Mr. Linoge.
Help! Daddy!
No. Molly.
We should have given you what you wanted.
Mike? Oh, man. I just had the most awful dream. This reporter on Main Street talking about how everybody had gone. Like in this little village in Virginia a long time ago.
Yeah.
And no one knew where they went. And in the dream, no one knew where we went. They're all dreaming it. Do you understand? They're all dreaming what we dreamed. Where could 200 people disappear to?
Especially on a little island cut off by a big storm.
Into the ocean.
What?
Into the ocean. Mass suicide. If we don't give him what he wants.
How could he?
I don't know. But I believe that he can.
What does he want, Mike? What could he possibly want?
I'm sure we'll find out when he's ready.
Mike! Mike! I think the lighthouse is gonna go. Never seen a storm surge like that before in my life.
Folks? Now, folks, if you go outside, stay close to the building. Remember, we've got whiteout conditions.
I want to go see too. Let's go get your snowsuit on.
Time's up. So much is going to take. I can't really tell.
Mike, you think she's gonna go?
I think it is.
I can't see a thing. It's a damn whiteout.
just coming around. It's still there.
She's going. My God, she's surely going.
Look, Buster, the lighthouse is falling down. There she goes.
Where's the lighthouse, Daddy? Is it gone?
That's right, buddy. The lighthouse is gone. Hey, Ange, did you see it? Hey, Angie? Angela! Hey, did you? Angie! Mrs. Kingsbury?
Davy?
Well, she was just here. Hey, Angie!
Hey, Mommy!
Hey, that's all right, big guy. I bet she went back inside.
Mrs. Kingsbury!
Mrs. Kingsbury! Angie! Back inside! Everyone, back inside! Get inside, now! Stick together! Just get back inside! Get back inside! Take the boy and the wife and get inside! Go! Everyone, go! Get back in! Mrs. Kingsbury! John! John, come away in! Get back inside! Michael, have you seen Angela? Take your boy and go back inside! Do it now! Bill Timmons! John! Everyone! Back inside! Angie, cover!
Daddy, we left Mommy outside.
Come on, big guy. Mama's fine.
Buddy system, right? Right. Nobody gets left alone.
Be careful, you guys.
You better believe it. Just be a minute. Get back in and stay warm. I'll be fine.
Buddy system, remember?
Okay, come on.
Short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, then I shout. Just tip me over and pour me out.
I hate that song.
Why?
I don't know, I just hate it. So how is Jack Carbon doing?
Quieted down some. It's just a good thing the women got the kid out of there before he cracked. There ought to be a search party made up to look for Angela and them others. If Alton Hatcher won't lead it, you could.
And if the search party doesn't come back, what then? What do? We send out another?
Well, we can't just sit here.
Sure we can, and that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit here, and we're gonna wait out this storm. Pardon me, Fred, I need a coffee.
I was just thinking we ought to do something. Robbie.
What's wrong with Katrina Withers?
Nothing, honey. She's just a little tired. Why don't you kids pick up a little now? And Mr. Harrison's bringing you new things to play with, okay?
I'm not gonna pick up. My dad's gonna give me a donut.
Donnie. Don Beals, you come back here right now.
Okay.
In here, fairy saddle boy. That's right. Don't be afraid.
That's it? Yep, should do. Let's,
What are you doing?
Jesus and the disciples in the country of the Gadarenes, Book of Mark. Oh my God.
What are you saying?
They met a man with an unclean spirit. That's what the gospel says. A man with demons inside him. And he lived among the tombs. And no man could bind him, not even with chains. And Jesus cast out the demons into a herd of pigs that ran into the ocean and drowned themselves. But before Jesus cast the demons out, he asked their names. And the thing inside said, "Our name is Legion." For we are many.
That's right.